think I'm probably about 4 or 6 inch away from the full depth of the lake. I reckon if I put another section on, I'd be at full depth. So we had a little liner then, because we've got that thick bristle, we could see it. So I reckon if I put another section on, we'd be at full depth in this lake. And I don't really want to be doing that, because you're on the silt if you're doing that. And the bottom where I'm fishing seems relatively firm. It means that later on we can start feeding a bit more bait and not worry too much. He's going a bit. Not worry too much about everything clouding up and silting up. You know, those problems that you get when everything's busy. Oh, he's going a bit. This fella is. I've got a top kit with some stronger elastic, and I think it's going to come into play. I've got a couple of kits laid out there, and it's got stronger elastic in. And like I say, some of these fish, they're decent sized fish, and they fight. Obviously, the fish here at the Glebe are notorious for giving a proper scrap. So we could be on stronger elastic, especially late on. We don't want to be messing around playing fish when we might need to make the most of a golden spell in the last half hour or 40 minutes. So it could be a case of switching to that stronger elastic. He's got a cork. You can see there I've got slightly longer landing the handle. I love that for my natural water fishing, but I think for this as well, those fish that are coming up a little bit further out, you can net them a lot easier. So he's about, I'd say average, £5-6. We'll give him £5. Net limits are quite strict here, so we'll say £5 for that guy. I don't normally bother with a clicker, but I think today we might be having a few problems because we've got so many nets in. We'll try and keep tabs on what's going on. Already, I'm going to make a change. Get a stronger elastic on the go. We've got a big hook on. We can use a strong elastic. Refeed again, a few more pellets this time, just like last time. I've got a section of my pole up level with my hand, so every time I go out I know I'm bang on the money. Now the idea behind this strong elastic is the fish can't build up that head of speed. A lot of venues you go to, the fish sort of plod around or they charge off, but they only charge off for a couple of metres and they're back again. But here, they seem to charge off and they keep charging off, and before you know it, you've bottomed out your elastic and all the pressure's on your line. Whereas if you can stop them getting that head of speed up, you're halfway there.
It's been very interesting to start with. I nicked 2 early ones on the short line with pellets. So went in, caught 2 in 10 minutes. But then I had to wait sort of another 6-7 minutes, no indications, no real sign that they were going to go down and feed. So after about 20 minutes, I went on the feeder and caught 3 in the next 30 minutes. Not a good start on that one. Yeah, I caught 3 in the next 30 minutes. And I thought, well, okay, that's okay. And then I've just persevered for the next probably 20 minutes without a fish, which is just classic for this place. This place is notorious for it, where whereby...
Right, if you want to get better at fishing and you love your fishing and want those little extras that make you catch more fish, all you've got to do is subscribe to The Edge. So how do you do it? Well, you can go on the website, www.anglingedge.co.uk. On there, we've got a massive catalogue of videos. We've got detailed videos, short videos, tips, hints, tricks, all different types of fishing, feeder float, rivers, still waters, you name it, we've got it. And you can also subscribe on YouTube and watch all your favourite videos on YouTube as well. All the back catalogue is on there. Get subscribed and enjoy it.
You know, you sort of catch 2 or 3 dead quick, and then after your first 2 or 3, it's never as good unless you're sort of on the stack, which I don't think I'm on the stack. So I wanted to come in and have a quick go on my short line, which I've changed now to sort of potting quite aggressively with corn and hemp. As you can see, and I've literally just gone on this now, there is a million tiny perch there, and I was not expecting that, I've got to be honest. Literally a million. So it looks to me like I'm going to have to put corn on there, because that is literally just getting dragged under within 2 seconds. So last go, and then we should be putting a piece of corn on, because we can't be doing with going in and having that go under with a perch in 2 seconds. That's no good whatsoever. So let's put a piece of corn on. Same sort of thing, but a bigger piece of corn. Now this rig's just set about 2 inches over depth, so I'm just going to bring it an inch down because I don't want as much line on the bottom for corn. And really, I'm hoping now for a few runs, because the problem is, and it's happened on this lake lots of times to me, is that you can catch 4, 5, 6 fish in the first hour, and then it's just like there isn't any fish there. Now, this is going to be a skimmer, which is what I thought I might catch on this. So it might just be a case of putting a few fish in the net to start with on this line before they settle down. Not really sure yet. I've got to be honest, I'm a bit concerned because there doesn't seem to be any real number of carp here. You know, the ones I've had haven't been too settled either, so I'm going to persevere on this for 15 minutes. I've had a lot of casts across on the feeder, so there's plenty of bait across there, so I don't think anybody's going to sort of steal my fish as it was immediately. So we shall see. So I'm going to have a little settle down on this. Hopefully Rob's catching a few as well. Maybe that's him now. Let's see. Hopefully I can put a few fish together.